Hi friends, so today we will study how to create a circle progress chart in Microsoft Excel. So without any further ado, let's jump straight into the topic. So here you can see I have already made the circle progress chart. But let us first try to understand the data. You can see over here we are having two columns. One is the metrics column and second is the performance. In metrics we are having the headings like service level percentage, productivity percentage and sales conversion. And the performances for the respective fields are 65%, 15% and 80%. So you can see this part is representing 65%. This part is representing 15% and this part is representing 80% of the sales conversion. So let us see how to make this. So I will first begin by creating a new worksheet. Then I would go to my earlier sheet and just copy the data, Ctrl C, and come over here and paste it, Ctrl V. I'll just increase the column width. Now the first thing which I would do over here is I would construct a formula by writing equal to 1 minus this field and hit enter. Then I would just drag the formula down. Once I have done this, then I come to a new location in my sheet and click on insert, and from here I select the donut chart. After selecting the donut chart, I would then click on format and change the size of the donut chart to 2 inches by 2 inches. Then I would take it to one corner of my sheet like this. Now I want to add the data. So I would right click on over here in the donut chart, and over here I would select data. In this I would click over here which is called as add. Now over here you can see the series value shown as 1. I would remove the right curly bracket and type 20 times 1. Now 1 is already present, so I'll separate by comma and type 19 times 1. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. After that I would click on OK. If it gives you error, and the reason could be, as you might have guessed it, we have not ended it with a right curly bracket. We give the right curly bracket and we say OK. We just click over here and see, you can see the 20 values are there. I would click on OK. Now I would click on this plus chart elements and I would uncheck chart title and legends. Then I would click on the donut and I would select a solid fill for the donut and fill it with dark blue color. Now I want to change the width of this donut hole, so I click over here and from this donut hole size I make it to 65%. After that I would just click on the chart and in the format I would select shape fill as no fill and shape outline as no outline. Now I would copy this chart 2 more times. So Ctrl C, copy, come to the new location, Ctrl V, paste, come to the new location and Ctrl V, paste. Now I click on the second chart and in the fill I change the solid fill to a dark green color, and I click on the third chart, and in the fill I change the solid field to a deep orange color. I would click outside and then click on the first chart. Now I want to add the service level performance. So I would right click over here and I would select data. Over here I would select add. In the series name I would select service level percentage, and in the series values I would delete the values and select the performance. Then I would click on OK and also click on OK. Then I would right click on the series and I would select change series type. Over here I would put a check mark on the secondary axis representing service level percentage and then click on OK. Now I would click on this blue bar and double click on it, and in the fill color I would select no fill. Then I would click on the orange bar, and in the orange bar I would select solid fill and fill it with white color and select the transparency percentage as 25%. We will continue doing the same for the second chart. So I select the second chart, I right click over here and I say select data. I click on add. In the series name I select productivity. In the series value I delete the old value and select the new value and click on OK and then click on OK. Again I right click over here and select change series type, and next to productivity I put a check mark next to secondary axis. Then click on OK. After that I click on this blue area and I double click over here, and in the color I show it like no fill, and then I click on this orange area, and in the orange area I select solid fill, white color, 25% transparency. Then I click on the final graph, and over here again I right click, select data, add, series name as sales conversion percentage, series values I deleted and select the performance. Then click on OK and again click on OK. Then I right click over here and I select change series chart type and put a check mark next to secondary axis. Then click on OK. Then I double click on the blue bar and I select no fill, and then I double click on this light area, and in the fill I select solid fill, fill it with white color and a transparency of 25%. Now I want to insert these values here, so I click on insert, select text box and draw one text box like this. After that I click on the formula bar, I type equal to and click on 65% and then hit enter. Then I select this value, and after selecting the value I change the color to a deep blue color and increase the size and change the font name to impact. So it's a thick fat font, and I increase the size to 28, and then in the shape format I select shape fill as no fill and shape outline as no outline and drag it and keep it here in the center. I will copy it 2 more times, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and paste it in the other 2 charts as well. So here I have pasted, again Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and paste it here. Then I click over here and I select equal to and click on this 15% and hit enter, and then come over here, erase the old value and click on 80% and press enter. After that, I click on the first format and I select home, select copy formatting, and then I click on this. Again, I use the format painter and click over here. Finally, I change the color of this font. I click on home and change it to a deep green color and select this font and select the font and change the color to a deep orange color so it looks belonging to the same family, and then I just align it in one line. And now I want to write down the text, so again I click on insert, text box, and draw one text box over here like this, and again inside that I type equal to and I select service level and I click on enter. Let's just try one more time. Insert text box, I draw one text box, and over here in the formula bar I type equal to and click on service level percentage and then put a check mark. Then I change the shape format, shape fill as no fill, shape outline as no outline, and then I change the color and the font. So I select the Calibri font and I make it bold and increase the size to 16 and take it here. And also the color, I would change the font color to a deep blue. And now I copy this headings 2 more times, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, bring it here, Ctrl C and Ctrl V and bring it here. Then I come over here and I type equal to and select productivity and click on enter and select service level, type equal to, click over here and hit enter. Then I select the first one and I select format painter and click on this. Again I click on format painter and click over here. Finally I change the color of the text to deep green color and the color of this text to a deep orange. So let's do it. So you can see the text might not be visible in case you have not selected the correct data. So just say equal to sales conversion, hit enter, select this, select format painter and click here and change the color to a deep orange color. Then you can follow the general guidelines of center aligning the text, clicking on view and hiding the grid lines, and your graph is ready. So friends, In this lecture, we have studied how to make a circle progress graph. This graph is very effective to show your performance and is widely used across when you are making dashboards. Hope you have learned something new. So with this, we end this lecture and see you again in the next lecture. Till that time, goodbye.